What happens when you reach the end of the road, when the asphalt disappears and the maps start to fade? You enter a land in between, so remote and wild, only a few dare to make this border crossing. A bikepacking adventure through Patagonia, where the world ends, we ride to the end and beyond.
End of the Carretera Austral is actually 7k from Villa O'Higgins, 1,247 kilometers in 8 days. To the end and beyond, we continue to Argentina.
In part 1 of our bikepacking adventure, we followed the Carretera Austral, 1,247 kilometers that starts in Puerto Montt and finish in the small village of Villa O'Higgins. Make sure to check out the full video so you don't miss the rest of the adventure. The Carretera Austral connects some of the most remote places in the Chilean Patagonia. You start your journey in Puerto Montt. The first part is mostly asphalt, and then once you reach Coyhaique, it becomes more gravel and washboard. The ending point is in Villa O'Higgins, where you are faced with the southern Patagonian ice fields, which makes continuing the construction of this road very difficult because of this natural ending. So you have different options. You can take a border crossing that is very difficult logistically, involving ferries, hike bikes, and more to Argentina, or you can turn around and go to Puerto Yungay if you want to continue in Chile, or take a bus back to Coyhaique. Remember, you can find all information and GPX files of the route in the links in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel.
Merry Christmas! We're spending Christmas here in Villa O'Higgins waiting for the ferry. There's only twice a week, if you're lucky, once a day. So we're waiting for the window of weather, hopefully to cross tomorrow morning, and we have to be at the harbor at 5:40. It's kind of a tricky crossing because of the winds coming from the different confluence of the glacier lakes. We are here in Villa O'Higgins, end of the Carretera Austral, but how do you get back from here? Where there's different options. We are continuing our journey to Argentina, to El Chalten. There's a ferry that you can book here. Ciclismo en ruedas. Yeah. And then that runs twice a week, only once a day in the morning, and is subjected to weather conditions. So hopefully the wind allows us to go tomorrow, 26, departing at 6 in the morning. And this is one of the options if you want to continue to Argentina and then back into Chile. We continue to Puerto Natales, the Torres del Paine National Park, and finally Punta Arenas. But you can also take a bus back to Coyhaique and then a regional flight from there, or you can cycle back 100k to Puerto Yungay, where you came from on the way here, and from there there's another ferry that runs also twice a week that takes 2 days from Puerto Yungay to Puerto Natales. This ferry is a 2-part ferry when you want to go from Villa O'Higgins to El Chalten in Argentina. So there's a first ferry of 1.5 hours, and then it's a second ferry in Lago Desierto, and between that you have to do like riding some gravel and hike bike, and it costs 120,000 pesos per person, including the 2-part ferry. So that's good. So they wait for you, and that's what we want to do tomorrow. Let's see. Woke up at 4:30. Took us a while to get here to the ferry station. Oh yeah, half an hour. A bit early, but better early than late. Got the chance to use the dynamo hub. It's so good just to have a potent light and running full gas. Muchas gracias. Made it to the other side. I was a bit scared, but all good. 1 hour and a half. Did the exit migration in Chile and now towards the Argentinian post. It takes quite a while because we are a lot of cyclists. You need to ask for a salvoconducto previously on the government website. I will leave the link below. Let's go.
Our objective was to reach the Argentinian town of El Chaltén today. The total route was 126 kilometers, including the 2 ferries you have to take.
For 15k, so I mean you don't have to hike that much so far, so at least it's not 21k hiking. Another day, another country.
Well, I spoke too soon. Once you cross to Argentina, the real hike bike started. It took us a while.
It's a bit muddy for cleaning. Some muddy sections and pushing. Very remote, huh?
Could be a TCR parkour.
Yeah, could be. Every BuzzAlong adventure has a hike bike, huh? In the Patagonia Glacier Park. Top, quite long, I think already 5k. Something like that. Yeah. In moments like this, I'm happy to have a lightweight bike. Speed packing.
But to cheer us up, we got an amazing view of Mount Fitz Roy, probably one of the best views of the whole trip. Totally worth it. Best spot.
Lago Desierto, Argentina. We are waiting for the second ferry crossing at 5. It's currently like 2 something. And this is really nice. You can see in the background the famous Fitz Roy that inspired the Patagonia logo. It's like 3,405 meters and it's called by locals, the official name is Mount Fitz Roy, but the locals call it the indigenous El Chalten because it's the smoking mountain, because it's normally covered by clouds. Ferry with a view, second ferry of the day, Lago Desierto. We made it to Argentina, to the other side. I didn't want to say it, but very lucky. We only had to wait 1 day for the ferry and it went through, so now the wind starts. But first rest. Walking up. I think this bag fits a lot. The hook is in and done. Speed packing. More gravel in Argentina, but amazing views.
And potholes. Bumpy terrain. My neck and my hands are feeling. Oh, worth it, huh?
Yeah.
Totally fucking worth it.
Day 11. We are currently in Chaltén, Argentina, a famous hiking town. So we are getting ready now for the wind and open land. We had some breakfast here. We were really hungry yesterday and we decided to stay indoors. Maybe tonight we'll have to come. Let's see.
On day 11, we rode 246 kilometers from El Chaltén to the start of the treacherous stretch called Malditos, not because we wanted, but because there was nowhere to take shelter from the super strong wind that could reach up to 40 kilometers an hour. Here you ride through the Argentinian Pampa, a land that is like a steppe with flat open roads when the wind can be relentless. So, as there were nowhere to hide, we had to ride until finding a place to shelter and spend there the night waiting for the wind to die down.
Tailwind like an e-bike, riding in the Argentinian flatlands. It's like a canyon, amazing. I feel like I'm in the US.
Seeing another condor, huh?
Wow.
Fairy tale place.
Insane. This is insane. Every day is different.
So,
We are in the refugio. I've seen it in videos. Seems like a common place to stop because it's really windy, depending on the direction you go. I hope you move in this direction.
We had tailwind at the beginning of the day, but then we switched directions and so did the wind. It became a really strong headwind and sidewind, 40 kilometers an hour. We couldn't ride our bikes. We were struggling just for our bikes not to fly away, even with the luggage. It was very tough and a bit scary.
was like tailwind, and then horrendous side wind. Then we're gonna have to do a night mission. We're having some Argentinian empanadas and some other stuff. Let's see. I thought it would be an easy day, but it's a tough day.
You're also collecting thorns everywhere, huh?
Yeah, I have thorn in my finger. Really. No, it's in my skin, huh? Color. This is pumpkin. Oh, how is the wind looking like?
We're not over.
We are at the peak, I know. But we should wait because then it goes, south. Now it's like east to west. So no rush. Hot and windy. No resupplies. No resupplies for 166. Wow, one. Happy to have a rest of the wind. And you? How is it going?
Good. We arrived a couple of minutes ago.
Look, we found a place in Torres. I negotiated 20,000 at the emergency shelter station for the trucks and everything before the Malditos stretch. So we're gonna sleep for a few hours and then wait that the wind dies a bit and attack. Day 12. We are currently past the Calafate, about to tackle the famous 73 Malditos gravel stretch with wind, but we're doing a night assault now that the wind is lower. So we woke up like at 4, it's 4:30, so let's go. Oh, this trip has everything. Desert. I didn't think I would be riding in the desert again. We've seen everything but a puma, but the file is called Puma, and look at it.
Today we ride the 73 Malditos down an unpaved stretch of the Route 40 of Argentina, feared even by motorcyclists because the relentless washboard and crosswinds that can reach up to 50 kilometers an hour, but we had to cross it in order to get to Chile today and our final destination, Cerro Castillo.
64K, Malditos, is over. Treacherous. Back to the 40.
That's looking like Chile again.
Good morning.
Good morning. Packing up everything in the Delphin speed pack. I love it. It's so nice. All my gear. And we are getting ready to go towards Puerto Natales. We are currently in Cerro Castillo, just after the border crossing Argentina, Chile. We spent here the night because we had a flat tire, trying to fix it, and hopefully everything is all right. Let's go. Cleaning up the chain. Silka wipe. Day 13, Bikepacking Patagonia. We are back in Chile, in Cerro Castillo, just after the Rio Don Guillermo border crossing between Argentina and Chile, back into the mountains. It's a really nice village, and now we're heading towards Puerto Natales. We had a flat tire, so hoping to find a bike shop. And we are in the Torres, the Paine area. And this is an amazing town. Look at the mountains. Looks like a wave. On a BuzzAlong trip, you can always find cheap. The landscape changes quite a lot here in the south of Chile. It's more like steppe-like, but here, you know, it's like less trees, a bit more flowers and a bit more exposed, but you still have the mountains. So a bit more sheltered than in Argentina. Got a mascot, Buzzy the penguin, in Cerro Castillo. Ruta fin del mundo! 32K for Puerto Natales, 279 for our final destination, Punta Arenas. Magical backdrop, the mountain is like illuminated.
Cinema.
Patagonia, Chile! Yay! This is life, baby! Every time you are in the mountains, there's rain. today, rest day from cycling, we're going hiking to Torres del Paine, just the best hike, and you can take a bus from Puerto Natales. We couldn't ride there because we had a flat tire, so today hiking and tomorrow cycling. Let's go. Way up, okay? Way down, I'm not sure. Welcome to Torres del Paine. We did a hike up to the viewpoint, 22 kilometers. It was fine. The weather is not so nice, but the views are amazing. Two stumps, so we are in the Cueva del Milodón. It's a monument near the National Park of Torre de los Paine. So I got in the one in the Torres del Paine in the hike yesterday, and today one in the Cueva de los Milodón. You can get the Ruta de los Parques passport, and it's really nice memory when you visit the national parks along the way.
Rest day is speeding the legs while waiting for New Year in Puerto Natales. We took a ride to the Cueva de Milodón, a must stop on your bikepacking trip. The guard of the park was really nice. He looked after our bikes so we could go inside the cave to have a look. Was really impressive. Definitely worth taking the time here.
We are here in the monument of the Cueva del Milodón. It's a cave on the way to Torres del Paine. It's really nice. It's a huge cave, and seems that somebody came in and discovered the skin of the Milodon here, this animal.
Good morning. Day 16, Bikepacking Patagonia in Chile. We made our breakfast for power. Rice, eggs, and local avocado.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We start okay early because the wind is picking up, and of course side winds. Never easy. Day 16 bikepacking Patagonia. We are already like 1,800 kilometers in, and going towards Punta Arenas on these big roads. It's nicely paved, but it's extremely windy. So yeah, it's gonna be challenging. Not an easy day.
Deluxe hotel in Chile with views. Wind is crazy.
Everything is shaking of the wind.
Coffee break on the way to Tehuelche, 145 kilometers, but we are currently at kilometer 65, and there's a really nice hotel, and they have breakfast here, a good break from the wind. It's definitely tough.
We made it!
In the time.
stay here in Tierra de
Tehuelches.
Tehuelches. Which
Tierra
one?
de Tehuelche. En Villa Tehuelche.
Via Tehuelche. A must stop on your way to Carretera Fin del Mundo, right?
Sí. Ahí pasen a sacarse una foto al cartel de entrada. En ese edificio azul,
Sí.
ahí al frente está.
Tehuelches. Day 17. Bikepacking Patagonia. Last 100K.
On our last day, we rode along the Carretera del Fin del Mundo, a paved road that goes all the way to Punta Arenas. But despite riding on a paved road, we had an additional challenge. Of course, in Patagonia it's never easy. We had a strong rain and headwind.
Monument of the week, I guess, was straight road where the wind is insane. That's why we started early in the rain. Last push.
Rainy, rainy. Cold.
Raining, raining, raining. Soaked and full of mud. Punta Arenas, here we are. So rainy.
The end of our bikepacking adventure through Patagonia. It was definitely the most epic place I ever ridden my bike, but we decided to go to see the penguins before leaving. If you go to Punta Arenas, I totally recommend going to see the king penguin. And we fetched some bike boxes at the local bike shop. We called them in advance and book 2 bike boxes. You have to pay for it like 20,000 pesos, but it was okay. So they were pretty small, so we had to really disassemble our bikes. And when you fly back from Punta Arenas to Santiago, I totally recommend the window seat. You get some of the best views of the Torres del Paine National Park and the glaciers along the way. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming adventures. And remember, you can find all information about my gear and the routes GPX in the links in the description. Until the next adventure.